In Nigeria, flashy cars and designer clothes light up Instagram, drawing eyes to young men living like kings. These big boys captivate a nation hungry for success, their posts screaming wealth and hustle. But behind the luxury jets and Rolex watches lies a dark secret. Many are scammers, dubbed Yahoo boys, weaving lies that shatter lives and drain millions. Their stories are a roller coaster of ambition, deceit and ruin, rooted in Nigeria's vibrant, chaotic spirit. From Lagos to Abuja, they rise fast, dazzling followers with dreams of riches, only to crash under the weight of their crimes. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, and FBI hunt them relentlessly, exposing frauds that shock the world. This is the tale of Nigeria's most notorious online scammers. 11 men and 1 woman who turned the internet into their playground, only to face justice's harsh spotlight. Their lives, once a beacon of hope, now serve as warnings. We begin with Obinwane Okeke, a name that once sparkled like gold, but fell like a house of cards, setting the stage for a saga of greed and consequences in Nigeria's digital age. Obinwane Okeke, known as Invictus Obi, ruled Instagram in 2017. His feed was a parade of exotic cars, sharp suits and captions preaching hard work, making ordinary Nigerians feel small. Forbes crowned him a billionaire under 30, a tech star destined for greatness. But his Invictus Group was a front for an $11 million scam, defrauding American companies through clever business email tricks. Okeke lived like a king, sipping champagne in Lagos, while his victims lost fortunes. The FBI watched him for over a year, striking in 2019 as he traveled. His glamorous life unraveled in a US courtroom where he pleaded guilty to fraud in 2020. Sentenced to a decade in prison, he was ordered to repay millions, his assets seized. Today, Okeke sits in a US cell, far from the private jets he once flaunted. His story, drawn from FBI reports and court filings, is a stark reminder that no amount of Instagram shine can hide the truth. From Nigeria's golden boy to a convicted felon, Okeke's fall echoes the fleeting nature of ill-gotten wealth, a lesson etched in the ruins of his empire. Samuel and Samson Agushi, Lagos brothers, turned cryptocurrency into a dazzling show. Their Instagram flashed profit charts and luxury watches, making university students envy their success. To the world, they were young geniuses mastering Bitcoin, but their real hustle was sinister, sextortion. They lured American teens and children into sending explicit photos, then demanded cash to keep them secret. One Michigan teen, crushed by shame, took his own life, sparking an FBI manhunt. Nigeria's EFCC arrested the brothers in 2023, and by early 2024, they were extradited to the US, their crypto wealth confiscated. Facing life sentences, their once glorious profiles are now shadows. The brothers' posts, once full of swagger, fooled thousands, but their crimes left a trail of pain. Court records and news reports reveal the scale of their deception, targeting vulnerable kids across borders. From Lagos campuses to American courtrooms, their story is a chilling warning of how far greed can push a hustle. No longer crypto kings, Samuel and Samson sit in cells, their dreams of riches replaced by the grim reality of justice. Their fall proves that no amount of online clout can outrun a victim's tragedy. Safia Ajimasi, a young tech star, had Nigerians in awe. She posed with laptops in upscale Lekki cafes, her Instagram radiating Silicon Valley vibes. At 25, she seemed to have cracked the code to wealth, posting about her love for tech, but her brilliance built fake websites, so convincing they tricked bankers into wiring millions. Starting in Ghana on a scholarship, she joined a crime syndicate targeting US companies with surgical scams. Her captions hid the truth, fooling even the sharpest eyes. The FBI ended her reign in New York in 2025, catching her mid-hustle. Court documents show she drained millions, her tech queen image a lie. Now instead of coding apps, Safia navigates prison life, her dreams swapped for handcuffs. Her story, reported by Global News, highlights the danger of trusting glossy feeds. Nigerians once envied her, ready to toss their laptops in jealousy, but her fall reveals the cost of deceit. From scholarship kid to cybercriminal, Safia's journey is a lesson in how talent can turn toxic. Her fake websites are gone, but the scars on her victims' lives remain, a testament to the fleeting power of a digital crown. Kingsley Adonu, an Imo State native, was a polished businessman in Nigeria. His Instagram showcased luxury cars and designer suits, with boasts of MTN partnerships that made him seem like a financial savior. To desperate Nigerians, he promised riches through his company, Smo Mobile NetZone Limited. But it was a Ponzi scheme, funneling billions into fake accounts under names like Setsby's Datalink concept. Victims poured in their savings, expecting MTN-backed profits, only to lose everything. The EFCC raided his empire in 2024, seizing his bank accounts and exposing his fraud. News reports and EFCC filings detail how he tricked thousands, leaving dreams in tatters. Today, Adonu sits in a Nigerian prison, trading luxury for cell walls. His posts once dazzled followers, but his lies cost families their futures. From a Lagos high flyer to a convicted scammer, his story warns of the dangers lurking behind promises of quick wealth. No car or suit could shield him from justice. Adonu's fall, loud and public, reminds Nigerians that shiny deals often hide dark truths, leaving only regret for those who believed in his glittering mirage. Jezam Michael Jam styled himself as Nigeria's crypto prophet, preaching wealth on Telegram to thousands of followers. His posts of mansions, Rolex watches and sleek cars screamed success, with captions about discipline sparking dreams. But his Africa arbitrage system, AAS, was a massive scam, stealing millions in dollars and naira from hopeful investors. When AAS crashed, it left broken marriages, tears and despair across Nigeria. The EFCC arrested Jam, freezing his accounts and seizing his cars, as reported by local news. His empire, built on fake crypto promises, collapsed overnight. Once a beacon of motivation, Jam now bargains for food in prison, his inspirational quotes silenced. Court records show the scale of his fraud, targeting desperate Nigerians seeking financial freedom. His story is a stark lesson in trusting online gurus. From Telegram star to convicted felon, Jam's fall shattered the illusion of easy riches. His victims, left with nothing, remind us that no mansion or watch can hide the truth. Jam's crash wasn't just digital, it was a human tragedy, proving that greed's shine fades fast when justice steps into the spotlight. Davida, an Abuja icon, lived the big boy dream. His Instagram flashed mansion photos with captions about focus and hard work, shaming lazy youth. Posing as a real estate mogul with a stunning wife, he seemed untouchable. But his wealth came from romance scams, charming 5 American women out of millions between 2016 and 2019. He even turned an elderly Boston woman into his money collector, funneling funds into Bitcoin. The FBI caught him in 2024 during a flight to the US, as court documents reveal. Now, facing decades in a Texas prison, Davida's luxury life is a memory. His posts once inspired thousands, but his lies broke hearts across continents. News reports highlight the scale of his deception, preying on trust and love. From Abuja's elite circles to a US cell, his fall shows how far a charming facade can crumble. No mansion or sermon could save him from justice. Davida's story warns Nigerians to question online heroes, whose wealth often hides a trail of victims. His romance scams, once hidden in Bitcoin, now leave him with nothing but regret in a foreign prison's walls. Precious Williams, Port Harcourt's big madame, walked like she owned the city. Her designer bags, car convoys, and vacation photos screamed wealth, as if she ran Nigeria's central bank. Her companies, Grocer Lillian and Lendi Nigeria Limited, looked like investment gold mines, but she was deep in scams, advance fee fraud and laundering billions, including from the NBA trading Ponzi scheme. The EFCC exposed her in 2020, as reported by local media, revealing a fraud empire longer than Lagos traffic. Her portfolio of crimes drained victims' savings, leaving despair. Once a role model, Precious now faces court battles, her wealth reduced to case files. Her Instagram once dazzled Nigerians, but her lies cost families everything. From luxury jets to legal fights, her fall is a loud warning about trusting flashy facades. Court records show the scale of her deceit, targeting both Nigerians and foreigners. Precious' story proves that no convoy or handbag can outrun justice. Her empire, once a Netflix-worthy dream, is now a cautionary tale, reminding us that wealth built on lies collapses fast, leaving only the wreckage of broken dreams in its wake. Ugo Maruku Joseph, a Warri oil and gas mogul, was a local hero. His company, Penny Hydro Perero, promised jobs and community projects, earning respect across the Niger Delta. His convoys and expensive perfumes announced his success before he spoke, but his wealth came from forging flawless contract documents, tricking banks into massive loans. He lived like a king, as news reports detail, until the EFCC uncovered his scam in 2024. His fraud, worth hundreds of millions, left banks reeling. Now, instead of oil profits, Joseph counts prison days, his empire in ruins. His story, backed by EFCC filings, shows how far deception can take a man before it crumbles. Once celebrated, he's now a cautionary tale, his forged papers no match for justice. Nigerians who admired his rise now see the cost of his lies. From Warri's streets to a cell, Joseph's fall reminds us that no convoy can outrun the truth. His fake contracts, once a ticket to riches, now bind him to regret, proving that success built on fraud is a house waiting to collapse under the weight of justice. Ramon Abbas, aka Hush Puppy, was Instagram's king, flaunting Gucci outfits and Rolls Royces. His posts screamed success, inspiring Nigerian youth, but he ran a $124 million cybercrime empire, targeting banks and even a Premier League club. Dubai police nabbed him in 2020, seizing cash and cars, as FBI reports confirm. Now he serves 11 years in New Jersey. Woodbury Old-Campbell, Hush Puppy's ally, scammed $8 million, turning it into Lamborghinis and Rolexes. His Instagram preached faith while he bled companies dry. Arrested in 2020, he's serving over 8 years in the US, per court records. MFA Ismaila Mustafa, aka Mompha, showcased jets and watches, posing as a currency trader. His company laundered billions, EFCC and FBI intel reveal. Charged in 2022, he's fighting trials, his last post in 2025. These three, once Nigeria's brightest stars, fell hard, their wealth confiscated. Their stories warn of the cost of fraud, lives ruined, dreams shattered. From Instagram thrones to prison cells, their legacy is a lesson. No luxury can outlast justice. Nigeria watches, learning that true success doesn't come from lies,